I'm BSmitty and welcome to the Bash. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 2 of BSmitty's Bash. Not much to talk about in this episode. I am pre-recording this. I will not be shooting a new episode next week. So, I will be in Florida by the time this episode comes out. But tomorrow, June 5th, the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. I did not place a pre-order. I did not feel the need to place a pre-order for one. I have one, a normal one. I don't need it. I barely even use it. I don't need to spend $500 on a new machine that I'm gonna use like 2 or 3 times. But I do have to complain a little bit. My Beats Solo 3s that I've had for, let's see, the past 4 fucking years decide to break. The one earphone hinge just fucking dangles and it swings. So I had to spend $127 and get Solo 3s, or Studio 3s, let's say, not solos. I'm done with the solos. I just tested them out. I love the sound. They are noise canceling. Especially, I'm gonna need them for that plane ride this Friday. I don't want to deal with any fucking babies crying or screaming or people ordering food. I'm gonna be just dead set into my movie with my headphones on. People can leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, I'm excited. Vacation, I'm always hyped about. I know we were supposed to have Jabari coming on for episode 2, but I'm actually gonna push that back to episode 3 because I was gonna have like no time to do this, to shoot an episode with him this week. So I feel pretty bad that I promised him that I would, but yeah, I was gonna have no time to do it. I really wanted to, but yeah, I'm busy. I gotta pack my bag for that, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun trip. Trying to see sports. NHL playoffs are going on right now as we speak. Stanley Cup final. I believe last time I checked, I think it was 3-2. Yeah, it's still 3-2 in the second. Florida's up. I have a feeling they're gonna win the cup this year. They look dangerous this year. I'm trying to think. What else? What else? This past week was my birthday. I saw a friendship with Tim Robinson, Paul Rudd. It was good. Good movie. I enjoyed it. Video games. I don't really know what I really played recently. I don't know what's coming out this week. I'm not sure. The main thing was on Nintendo Switch 2, which I know everybody was excited about. People were fighting over pre-orders. Some places were not letting you pre-order online, which is like really, really stupid. Um, yeah, this feels like the whole PS5 thing. I feel like it's not even gonna be worth the hype. Like Nintendo just issued out a warning a couple days ago that you should not peel off the screen's protective film because it can get scratched, it can mess up the gameplay. So, there's always gonna be these pre-order bugs that you're gonna get when it's a new system, new console, new software. There's gonna be this huge bug that's gonna fuck up the whole thing, and people are just gonna get so pissed off on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Like, just upset about the quality of the system. Some people got theirs early and couldn't even set it up till June 5th. They're saying maybe that's a mistake. They're not supposed to get that early. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm not interested in the Switch 2. I have no desire to buy it. I'm not gonna shell out $500 for a system that is a handheld. Granted, it could transfer over into a sit down play type of situation, or you can just play it like an iPad. But at that case, just go buy an iPad for the price. I'm trying to think what else. I heard there's supposed to be a new Xbox console supposed to be getting announced. So I've always been a PlayStation guy my whole life. I had an Xbox 360. I had a PlayStation 2, but I'm mainly stuck with PlayStation. But PlayStation, with the whole PlayStation Plus tiers now, like there's like just zero hype about the games on there. I think Xbox totally just kills them, in the Game Pass. Yeah, just totally fucking destroys them. I had PS Plus, like the expensive one, where you could play the extra and the classics. The classics catalog is just like there's like only like a couple games on there, and that's it. It's just it's sad. It's really sad. PlayStation just needs to step up their game, and they just can't. They just can't. I don't know. I want PlayStation to be successful. Successful. God damn, I can't talk. But coming out, they're charging for a PlayStation 5 Pro. I wanted they charging like $700 for a PlayStation 5 Pro. That's like the exact same thing. It's unbelievable. Um, what was I gonna? What's next? Yeah, like I said, don't got much for you. Just gonna try to, just keep it low key this episode. My initial plan is I want to try to have a guest every episode. That's my goal. I really don't know how great that's gonna go or how successful that's gonna go. But yeah, so there will be no episode recorded at all next week. And then the week after, I'm gonna try to get Jabari on here for an episode. He's been dying to be on here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a guest on every single episode. Just try my best to. And also just try to find things to talk about. That's mainly my thing. That's my goal. Um let's see. What's going on in life? What's going on in the world? Celebrities. The guy from King of the Hill just died. He was shot. He was murdered by his fucking neighbor, which is insane to me. That if you can't even get into an argument with your neighbor without them whipping out a gun and fucking shooting you. It just blows my mind how people are today. It's insane. Um, what else? Looks like Fortnite's not gonna be able to be played on Switch 2. Sucks to be you. We do have in the NBA final. We've got the Thunder and we have the Pacers. That should be a good final. I'm hoping. What else? I'm scrolling through Fearbuck right now. I'm just trying to find things to talk about on this episode of BSmitty Bash. What is going on? Yeah, like I said, nothing much going on. Looks like Lacey and Ross got beef. Which, to be honest, Lacey, ever since he joined FaZe, has looked like the biggest fucking dick on the internet. He just has. He's looked like he's better than everybody, pretty much. That's what he's trying to put himself out as. That he's just this guy that's gonna be better than everybody, and that he just rules the fucking streaming world. He doesn't. He was this fat fucking kid that started. Now he's this skinny guy and just acts like he's just better than everybody. Ever since the new FaZe clan, since they added, was it Ronaldo, Stable Ronaldo, Lacey, Jason Lewine. Trying to think who else will join. Black Boy Max. I mean, I like Black Boy Max. He's a cool guy. But yeah, that's about it. With the FaZe, they just even FaZe Banks, even though he's the FaZe owner, but he can do better. Come on. This is not what FaZe used to be like. I remember when FaZe was just gaming. It was just Call of Duty. And that was the fun part. You would just go on YouTube, you'd search up FaZe Clan, and you just videos would come up, just Call of Duty, just Black Ops 2. Just a whole bunch of, even SOAR. You got SOAR videos on there. That's where FaZe Road got his fame. Was from SOAR. You had to join SOAR to get into FaZe. Which, listen, back in the day, if you got into SOAR, you felt proud. But FaZe, you were like, holy shit, I'm in fucking FaZe. Like, That's the thing. These new Call of Duties just don't hit the same as Black Ops 2 and even normal Black Ops. Even Modern Warfare. Even in Modern Warfare 2. It's insane what these Call of Duty games go for now. Black Ops 2, you walk in a GameStop, they're gonna charge you $50 for Black Ops 2. That is how much the game cost on release day. Let's talk about that. GameStop Retro. Their pricing at GameStop Retro is just pure shit. I was just on their website. If you want a Nintendo, or not Nintendo, if you want a Xbox 360, let's say that for example, that's like $80. But after, doing research, it's cheaper than DK Oldies. Which, that is something we need to talk about. DK Oldies. They're just a scam. A walking scam. Here, let's go on their website. DKOldies.com. If you guys don't know what DK Oldies is, it's this retro store. This retro game store that is just known for charging way too much for a console. Here, shop our latest deals. A Nintendo 64 player pack, 2 controller. You get a player pack and then blah blah blah. Console. That's it. No games, nothing. They're charging you $160 for a console that's how old? That's more than fucking. Let's see. Nintendo 64 had to come out in what year? I believe in 96. So, you do the math. A Nintendo Wii bundle, $200. That's on sale. $230 is the normal price. That's not even a good deal. How's that a good deal? Google customer review is a 4.8. Nah, 4.8 cannot be real on Google. Come on. I see videos all the time. People complaining that it's too much. There's gotta be a 1-star review in these reviews. Here, let most recent. All reviews 1 star. Yeah, people not getting what they ordered. Disc was scratched beyond repair. Polishing the disc didn't help. Game was unplayable. Yeah. And they only care about promoting their company. They don't want, they film. They're like, oh, we do this. We clean the console. Our disc resurface. Save all the discs from the trash. Well, if you're gonna get a game from DK Oldies, it better be good. They all come with a 1-year free warranty and free domestic shipping on orders over $20. Now there's stuff popping up that Jacob R did a video on the whole DK Oldies thing, and he got a PS3 backwards compatible PS3. Yeah, right here. Oh, they're out of stock. Out of every single one. I can't even see what the price is if I wanted to. Oh, here we go. A good, acceptable. So a good system. 80 gig. Backwards compatible is $509.99. This came out in 2006. So we're looking at 19 years old. That's not acceptable is 380. Oh, you don't even get it. You only get a wow. You don't even get a freaking first party controller. That's shitty. You charge that much for a fucking console, and you can't even get them an OEM controller. Fuck out of here. You can get console only, but that's still gonna cost you a pretty penny. $434.99? Serious? Come on. And their site sucks too. I can't even get past it without an error. 4.4 error. An Xbox 360 shit's expensive too. You're gonna charge fucking a console that came out in 2002 $220? Come on. You could have substitute an original Xbox controller for $10. Yeah, fuck that. The old Xbox 360 120 gig player pack, black. It's $154.99. Well, if you want that original black controller, it's gonna cost you $170. You can get a better deal on eBay probably for that. How does that? Okay, that does not make any sense. How come the Xbox One is cheaper on their site than their Xbox 360? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Just doesn't make any sense. And then they go on there and they complain that, oh, we're getting too many bad reviews. We really can't, handle it for our business because it'll bring the business down and the rates and the customers, and we'll lose customers. Well, maybe do a better job at your job and fucking repair them better. But yeah, they charge way too much on games. Way too much. Also, there's another one that I read. It's called Lukey Games. Lukey Games? This looks like a carbon copy of DK Oldies. An exact carbon copy of DK Oldies. Just as fucking expensive. Holy shit. I see they're charging $180 for a PS2 controller or a PS2 console, and you only get the original controller. That's awesome. And you only get warranty on this? Yeah, that's sad. So you get $180 worth of Lukey points will be rewarded to you when you buy this. I don't even know what that is. What is Lukey points? I guess it's like rewards or something. I don't know. Just looking at this already. Yeah, stuff like that gets me upset a lot because I'm thinking, why charge so much for something so simple? Just yeah, that it annoys me. Very much so annoys me. Yeah, I could buy shit cheaper at a retro game store that I know the store gets the money. Not these fucking assholes. Just yeah, wow. For a company that just promotes themselves all the time is just nuts. It's nuts. Even if you go on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you'll see all of their shit on there that they're just promoting. They're so into them promoting. Hold on, PSP. Wow, 160 for PSP. That's not even much the console cost when it came out. That's insane. Yeah, that's sad. That is sad. I'm gonna download that. There we go. Trying to think. What else is big that happened? My dad bought a red Mini Cooper. That's new. Life. Yeah. Like I said, don't really have much for you this episode. Hopefully, when I get back from Florida, I hope, hopefully, I hope I can get Jabard on here for an episode. It's gonna be lit. And also, I appreciate everyone that was tuning in for episode 1, BSmitty's Bash. Yeah, just I'm excited to start this podcast journey. I hope you guys enjoy episode 2, and I love you all. I'll see you guys in a week. Bye. Want to know when the next episode of BSmitty's Bash comes out? Join our Discord at BSmitty's Bash. Link in the description. I'm BSmitty and welcome to the Bash. I'm BSmitty and welcome to the Bash. I'm BSmitty and welcome to the Bash. I'm BSmitty and welcome to the Bash.